Good morning. Let me make sure I get this all lined up. How is everybody? It is 7 o'clock on Sunday, and I have yet to have a sip of coffee. I'll tell you guys what happened. Oh my goodness. I did, though, have an opportunity to get all of my stickers and stuff out for today. If you are a member of the washi tape, then grab your washi tape. Let me see if I can zoom in a tiny bit without causing too many issues. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. See, my coffee's full. Coffee is full. Hey, Rachel. I cheated this morning and made myself a Keurig rather than a full pot of coffee, which I know later I'll probably wish I would have had a full pot of coffee, but here we are. Last night I was going to do a manicure. Hi, Paula. Hi, Roxanne. I lost track of time. And so we are doing all natural nails today, which is something I haven't done in quite a minute. Okay. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is April. This is Plan with April, and I am, going through all of the things that I'm going to use today in the live plan with me. If this is a return trip, welcome back. I know, we love to do that. I am going to set these aside because I have not fully committed to anything this morning other than my cup of coffee. Also, for those of you who did get your washi tape, did you owe 41 cents in postage? Because I got Audra's back and I felt horrible. So if you did, please, please, please let me know so that I can repay you for that. I apologize. I will be making sure in the future there is extra ample postage on all of those. Coming up later today, if you are just a channel membership with early access, you are going to get the flip through of this whole month? No, last week. Just last week, not the whole month yet. I'm like, did I do the month? Okay, and no postage due. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Rachel. I would never want that to happen. So if it ever does, please let me know. Please, please, please. Also, I ran out of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday stickers, and I can't find my stamp kit so that I can make a total mess of it. I don't know where it went. Someone, me, really needs to clean out their office area. Oh, you know what? Let's take this out of here. So anyway, back to the video. Today, members are going to get a flip through of last week. And can I tell you, without telling you, last week was probably my favorite, like, all-together layout that I did. Color-wise, decor-wise, everything I felt last week was just on point. Like, I really, really liked it. So hopefully this week will be the same. Also, little housekeeping issues. This week is the last week for weekly live events. Wow, that was a lot of weeks. Let me have a week. So this will be the last live with me weekly, except for the once a month washi tape live. Gosh, that is kind of confusing. Like a little bit, just a little bit. I like these two. So this is the one with the Volkswagen Bug or van. Okay, Roxanne, thank you. Dun, dun, dun. And then this is just probably a hibiscus flower. I like this one, but then I'm going back and forth. Which flamingo do I want to use? Do I want to use the one with the watermelons, or do I want to use this one? Because they feel a little dark. Or do I just stay with these two and maybe go with a pop of green to give it a little bit of visual texture. I kind of like that. Let's do that. These D-rings I get on Amazon to keep my washi tape organized. I have multiple of these D-rings to keep my washi tape organized. And when I say multiple, I mean multiple. So many. Let's do, I'm going to call it the sidebar. Let's do the sidebar first, and I'm going to do it in the green. Dun, dun, dun. One thing about having natural nails, mine are really super duper sharp. Holy cow. When I don't have like polish or anything on them, they are like razor blades. I'm part cat. That's not true, I'm not. I am not. Speaking of cats, oh my gosh. Pepper this morning, I remember Pepper is Wes's cat. Wes is Pepper's cat, kinda. Pepper is Wes's cat, and Wes is gone. He's on an adventure, and so she has been a tyrant. It's like having small children. So she's been a heathen this week. And this morning, I did not want to wake up early. I have a story why. I promise I'll tell it. So Stark, my cat, and I are not really sleeping, but we're, laying in bed, not willing to get out yet. She is doing everything she possibly can. She's putting her paw underneath our granddaughter's bedroom door and like gung, 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 and it's like banging it. And she knows that annoys me because I've hollered at her before. Well, that didn't roust me out of bed. So she's like, okay, all right, fine. That didn't work. I'm going to try the next best thing. So then she goes into the bathroom and she's rattling the bathroom cupboard. And I'm like, I'm not going to say anything because as soon as I acknowledge her, you know what'll happen. She'll be like chatty McChatterson telling me that it's, daylight and she needs to go outside. So I ignore her. And then she comes in the bedroom and she starts doing the sharpening of the claws on our box spring. And I'm like, okay, so far you haven't caused any damage to anything, so I haven't had to intervene. But Pepper, like, come on. So I hollered at her. I'm like, pepperoni, stop it. And then she's like, meow, 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 meow. I'm like, I get it. You want outside. Everyone understands that. Like, I'll get up and let you out. So yesterday afternoon, Wes, I can't remember if he texted me or he called me. I think he texted me and said, hey, here's where we're at. The other bike has a bearing going out of the rear tire, so we're going to have to call it short. And I'm like, okay, what can I do? I'm like support, but 9.5 hours away. So I'm not, I can be helpful if roadside needs to be contacted and all that stuff. And Wes was like, well, I think we're going to head back to the last town we were at. And it's about, 50 miles. I'm like, okay. Now, on road, that'd be like what? If you were riding at 50 miles an hour, you'd be there in an hour. But on their bikes and being off-road, because they're not necessarily dirt roads or gravel roads. Sometimes they're like horse trails or goat trails. So they are trying to get, where am I starting? The 28th. They are trying to get back to this town. So I'm like, okay, well, I will keep track of you because I'm a stalker. Wes has this device. It's called Spot, S-P-O-T. And it is I just confused myself. There was a 28 and I'm like, I just put down a 28. It is a tracker. And if I wasn't filming with my actual phone, I would show you. It contacts satellites all over the world and gives updates of where the individual's at. And then if there is an emergency, it can reach out to a specific dispatch center that will contact then, first responders, whoever needs to come and get him. It was a requirement that I had when he started doing these adventures and riding by himself, because I really, really like him. I would say I love him. Like, he is very, very important to me. So I want to make sure that when he's out in the middle of nowhere and he doesn't have cell phone service, if anything were to happen, someone can find him. So that's the whole reason for the spot. What's really nice is it updates regularly. So he can set it, I can set it too, to update every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, every half an hour, whatever it is. So I'm keeping tabs on him last night, seeing where he's at, and finally realize, they're going to take a while to get back to this town. So in the meantime, he's with my stepdad. It's Wes, my stepdad. In the meantime, my stepdad called my little brother and said, hey, can you come get us? We're having bike problems. And they're 5.5 hours away. So my brother's like, yeah, we can absolutely come and get you if we need to. And they're like, yeah, if you head out now, da-da-da-da-da-da. And so my mom decided that let me look. Sorry. My mom decided that she also wanted to go. So she was trying to arrange a sitter for the dogs. And I know I have some big leaves in here. Good vibes only. Good vibes only. Are those the only big ones? It is. Why did I think there was more in this pack? Did I use them? I have used quite a bit of them. Sidetrack on a story with the there. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So, good vibes only, and then we've got all of these. So let me put this down, because I do want to put some greenery, like how I said that. Greenery. Oh. How many sticker books can I have open? 2. So, because, where do I want to put it? Right smack dab here. It's going to overlap, and I'm totally fine with that. It's also going to be slightly crooked, and that is also okay. So, he calls my brother. My brother's like, yeah, we can, head on up there. So they hook onto the trailer. They're headed up there. I have, service with them, so I'm chatting with them. No service with the guys, so not chatting with them, just kind of watching them, plug along on the trail. Well, then I lose contact with everyone, because everybody's out of cell phone service, because this is out in the middle of, nowhere. Nowhere. Never have I ever. I don't think I need to use that, but I'll set it over here. We shall see. Oops. Uncle. Now, I feel like because I've got this down here, I need to put some stuff also up there. Anywho's it. So they finally get to them. They finally get to where they're at and pick them up and all that good stuff. Well, it is midnight and I'm still not necessarily coordinating, but I'm awake. And I'm thinking to myself, I need to get up early. Thank goodness it's not a school day, which I refer to school days like a work day. And so that was why when Pepperoni decided this morning that she was going to wake me up early, I was not having it. Not having it. Okay, so I think I'm going to go. Oh, no. No, thank you, there, Stickerama. Sheesh. I think I'm going to go. The only thing is, Saturdays and Sundays are my busiest days, but I won't have a live. So let's do this one here. And that one here. Here, and there. So I was going to text Wes before I started the live this morning, but I thought if they just got back because I think my brother texted me I want to say at like 5:30 or 5-ish this morning and said, we're back. And it's like, okay, good. Good. So I didn't want to be like, oh, I heard you got back at 5 in the morning. It's only 6. Okay. That's a lot of green. Let's add some pink boxes. Maybe. Yes. We should have. Again, I'm going to say this about Happy Planner sticker books. I love them. I really do, because there's so many different choices. But the flip side on that is there's usually not the same amount for decorating the same area. So if you're looking to have something set up equal, it may be a little tricky to do. So I'm going to pull this one out. I like that. I also separate those out. There we go. I like, sorry, I made myself laugh because I was thinking Sir Mix-a-Lot song. I like, and then I stopped, and then I was like, oh, yeah. There are days I get plenty of coffee in the morning before I chat with you, and then there's today. I'm just a live wire today. Oh, you know what? Maybe that circle would be cute. Where was that circle at? If you are planning in a happy planner, and that is your choice of planner, I highly recommend you follow Planning with Bumble. I don't know if you guys have seen her channel or like her posts anywhere, but she does such an amazing job with planning. She's one of my favorites, and she's the one who really taught me how to balance out the page on, like, I don't want that there, on like putting your stickers in certain places so that they balance each other out. So Planning with Bumble. And I can't remember her first name. And I don't know why. It's not difficult. Like, it's not a hard name to remember. I just can't remember it off the top of my head. All right, I'm going to stick that one down. That one. Oops. All right, let's do this. Instead of me trying to eyeball it from the bottom, why don't I line it up from the top? Take it from the top. Mary Ellen. Ah, Bernadette, thank you. Yes, Mary Ellen. And she's just the nicest person. Like, again, if I met her in person, I'd be like, I have watched you for a minute and I appreciate your channel. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do you see what's going on here? I just realized what's going on here. These dots start at the bottom on these two and at the top on this one. April, get it together this morning. Bumble is her dog. So I think that's why it's called Planning with Bumble. Yesterday, I don't know why I said that so loud, sorry. Yesterday, well, I got home Friday from work and went out to the garden and picked some beans, some pole beans, they're very long beans. And realized I had enough if I wanted to do like a canning batch, a batch of canning. So I did that yesterday, and then for watching Whiskey, remember when I had my friend's dog Whiskey? She brought me in some pork because their daughter raises 4-H pigs. So I got some pork. Well, I had to do an inventory on the freezer because it was full. Like I need to figure out why I'm stuffing the freezer and not eating anything out of it, because it's definitely full. So I was going through the freezer yesterday and I found like 6 or 8 chicken breasts. And I was like, oh, you know what? I should can these. So I chunked them up in 1-inch-ish pieces and threw them in the pressure cooker. I have never canned chicken in my life, but I did this time. It looks really good. So I'm going to be transporting that down to the basement. Like, it's so far, I have to transport it. Yes. And then when I decide what I want to do with it, I want this one, but maybe I'll do the pink and I'll do the green. Sure. I need to do inventory downstairs of my canning supplies because it is almost canning season. Canning season is upon us. And then, so this is Friday, Saturday. That's Saturday. And I need one more. I like that gold, but it's not going to fit the theme right now. Like, I would do it, but I'm just not feeling it. I am going to pop this one out, though. Oof. My nail scraped against that. Eesh. Not a fan of that feeling. I do like this, but I'm going to wait. I also like this one. And this one. And this one. All right, this is what I needed. There was more of those. I could have left out that green possibility, but here we are. Here we are. And then line this back up so I can see it. Put that one there. Yes, I am well aware that it overlaps, and I'm totally fine with that. It looks like I'm willy-nilly sticking these down, and the truth is, I am. A storage system for my sticker books, yes. So right above my head, so my office is now in our laundry room. So right above my head is a cabinet that we removed the doors off of it. And that is where I store all of my extra notebooks. I say extra, they're not extra, they're just ones I'm not currently using. Well, yeah, I guess then that would be their extra. I'm extra right now. And then all of my sticker books have a home up there so that if I need one, they're just right above my head. And I try to be so super good about putting everything back when I'm done with it, which is, as you know, one of my biggest struggles, because yikes, it just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. I get to planning, and then my desk is the place where everything kind of just ends up and stays. I was looking for another circle as I'm chatting with you, flipping through all these pages. I don't even see a green one. Oh, okay. Just kidding. There we go. All right. I have a lot more sticker books too. Ugh, such an awful thing. Not that I have so many, it's just that I haven't used them and I need to. I want that there. I think I like it there. Yes. So yeah, I need to use more of my stickers, and I think that's what I've loved so much about this planning system that I'm using right now. Number one, it's really, really working for my schedule and what I'm doing with life. So I'm super happy with it. And two, I'm finding that it is using up a lot of my stash. Like, look how many stickers we're using just in this plan with me. Like, I am laying down a lot of stickers. A lot of stickers. Let's see if there's anything up here. Or is there like a... Let's see if there's anything in here. Oink. I got the Good Vibes Only. This one. Would that be too much, you think? Probably not. As I tell myself, probably not. Don't even worry about too much today. Too much is the perfect amount. I am really... So I changed a little bit for next month, for August. I did change a little bit what I'm going to be doing in this planner. And I won't be filming it, which kind of bums me out. I didn't realize when I did my schedule for August that I bumped this planner out of the lineup. Rude. I know. I'll be calling a meeting with myself later on this week. But I decided I wanted to make that notebook that I had, this artist sketchbook. Remember I was talking to you guys about that? So I want to turn that into a planner. And I want to use like specific stuff so that I can go through it, like use it up. I don't know why I said that twice. I have no idea. But yeah, to be able to fill it in and use it up, I just thought that would be a good way to do it, which bums me out because this planner got bumped. I'm still going to be using it, don't get me wrong. It's still going to be my main planner, but maybe I'll do like a weekly flip through so that you can still see how it's working and what I'm doing with it. Would you guys like that? Not planning with you in it, but still showing you at the end of the week how I lived in it, because that's what I was saying. Sidetrack. I have gone through and tweaked it a little bit more. Let me get some coffee. So, by tweaking it a little bit more, I did decide there were some layouts that weren't working for me, that I was forcing myself to put together for the cuteness, let's say, of the planner. And it wasn't for me. It was not for me at all. I also want to do this while I'm talking. So, long story short, I filmed that as well to show you what my update is for this planning system, the rings. Thank you, Susan. And I think moving forward, and I talk about this in the videos too, I think moving forward, I'm going to have to make the decision of whether or not this planning system is going to go with me through 2026. And if it is definitely not affordable, probably, for me to do it in Happy Planner. I say this cautiously because the amount of planners that I would have to purchase to make this work is a little ridiculous. And I know you're listening and you're like, why? What did you do? What did you revamp? I made it look like an everyday planner. So remember when I did the flip through, you had on the back side, you know, all of the verticals together, because that's how Happy Planner's set up. You have your verticals together. So you'd have this vertical, the next vertical, the next week, the next week, the next week. But because I have everything set up as a chunk of a week, and then I had the 3 tabs or 4 tabs for July, it was so cumbersome to fill this out and then fill out the dashboard and then fill out the academic and then fill out. So it was just a lot. It was a lot of flipping back and forth and losing things. And I just, by the end of the end of this week, I was like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I need to change it up, or I'm just going to get rid of it. And I don't want to get rid of it. I need a June or July sticker or August sticker. Let me say all the months in the world before I pick the one I really wanted to say. Ooh. I don't normally use these. Look at there. Look at there. All right, let's use this one. Sometimes an accidental flip through, you find exactly what you didn't know you wanted. I love it when that happens. So I'm going to pop this down here and fill in this little spot. That little spot right there was bugging me. So I can either draw it out, I can print it out on the computer, I can turn it into a PDF, I can print however I want it laid out. If I'm going to use it in 2025, take it down to the print shop, have them do it, have it punched, do the 9-hole or the 9 disc thing, and do that. I'm so far really excited about this layout. I'm really, really enjoying being in it. So, but yeah, I was bummed this morning when I was looking at my filming schedule for next week. And I was like, oh, darn it. It's not gonna be in there. So, and I get asked a long time. Nope. I get asked a lot. The planners that I show you that I make, like the composition notebooks or the spiral notebooks or the soon-to-be sketchbook, are those actual planners that I'm living in, or are those just things that I do for the channel? The answer is both. I do sometimes set up a composition notebook so that I can try different layouts to see that if I like them or not. Other times I'm showing you how you can put different layouts into a spiral notebook. So I think there for a while I was doing so many different things that I felt like I was planner hopping even though I wasn't. And I felt a little discombobulated because I was putting things in the notebooks that weren't in my like regular planner. And then it was like, I'm lost. I am all over the place. When in reality, I wasn't. I just felt like I was because I was doing so many different planning styles on the channel. So schedule numbers. Check email. And then I'm going to put in here P.O. Box. Midweek meal plan went pretty well. It actually goes better on my other channel, the Frugal Planner channel. So I think I'm going to move midweek meal planning over there, just so you guys know. If all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, where's our meal planning? It's over on the Frugal Planner channel. If you're not subscribed to that channel, I invite you to go over there. It is very similar without all of the extras. So it's pen, paper, markers. It's not a whole lot of extra things, extra stuff. I'm going to draw this box in. I bought a new lunch bag. It's not a lunch box. It's an actual lunch bag. And a couple of like cooler packs to go in with it. I need to start taking healthy snacks to work because right now I am choosing all the wrong things. Like there's so much junk food at work. We have a buffet. We actually do have an area in our building that's called the buffet. It's where everybody hangs out and has lunch together or dinner, depending on what shift you're on, or breakfast. And it always has crap food on it, like donuts and cookies and you name it, candy. So I need to do better about taking healthier choices with me so that I'm not just roaming around the buffet grazing on sugar and salt and all the things that I really don't need. Also, I told you guys I had Wes set up the walking pad and I fell off of it because there's no rails, like there's nothing to hold on to. So then he brought up a walker that he had to use when he had his back surgery. And so I've got the walker on the treadmill, like straddling it so that I can walk and hold on to it. Well, Stinkin' Pepper Potts I swear every night I let her in, she like goes on it and just sits and stares at me like, you're gonna work out? I'm like, girl, stop. It's like I'm being workout shamed by Wes's cat. No, I'm not even kidding. I'll see the next time she does it tonight. I will try to get a picture of her and I'll put it on the community page. I'm just like, Pepper, this is not how guilt, well, it is how guilt works, but I'm not going to fall for your games. Just like this morning, she got me out of bed. She's a stinker. Total stinker. I'm going to put in here, I've got Audible, cha-ching, and then I've got, no, I canceled Paramount. Ugh. Paramount has been my nemesis. I think we got it for some weird reason and then watched the show we wanted to watch and then didn't cancel it. So we've had it for like 3 months and we don't watch it. I need to do better about canceling things that we don't use instead of having that money go. And I know it's not a lot, but every little bit counts right now. Like every little bit adds up. So I need to do a lot better at that. I am loving these colors together. I think they look really, really pretty. Happy with this choice. Really happy with this choice. And like every plan with me, it always looks empty when I first start. And then as the week goes along, it fills in. That's just how my plans often work. So I'm going to do meal prep up here. And let me see. I'm pretty sure I've got a sticker for that. I love that. Pretty sure. Yes. Maybe. There it is. I'm like, maybe not. Put this little guy right here. And then grocery order there. Excuse me, Mr. Fan. Put that one. Is there green? No, but that orange looks good. I'll use the orange. Pop that guy in there. Hopefully I'm not on the struggle bus this week. Who knows? Tell ya, work has been work. Oh, I still need to do the video. Remember we talked about doing a video on how I document at work, which is sadly something I have to do right now. I need to get that video up because I thought about doing, I'm just going to do it on a piece of paper because I can't show you guys what I've actually documented. It is work related and it is all confidential, but I have a system for documenting things and I wanted to share it with you. I know a couple of you were like, yeah, I'd like to see that. So I will get on that and try to get it out this week. And then also this week I need to choose washi tape for September. I'm going to do a back to school. A little sneak peeky. Back to school. Speaking of that, because that just made me think of Happy Gilmore. Did you guys see there's a second Happy Gilmore that is out? Happy Gilmore 2. I don't know if you guys are Adam Sandler fans like I am. I love Adam Sandler. He's probably one of my favorites. I hope I never learn that he has like bad things in his history. Like, cause I like him. All right, I'm going to grab this and I'm going to go in. I feel like I need to do a little bit more green, don't you think? I feel like we're a little heavy on the pink on this layout on certain, okay, on certain parts. So let me put this in here and I'm going to put this down here and I'm going to write transfers. I don't think I have anything going on. I do. I do. I don't know that I have a sticker for it though. Let's do one of these. Let's do a neutral. Okay, and then I have, so we've got a barbecue. And it's not going to be the Struggle Bus by any means, or the Hot Mess Express, but we are going on, it's like a train car ride, a rail car ride on Saturday. And I think it is going to be amazing. Yeah, let's put that guy down there. So rail car. And let's do, I'm gonna get out the number 10, because I want this to be just something fun and bold. 10 a.m. Perfect. That looks cute. I like that. I like that a lot. I like toasted baby. I don't think that's how it goes. Why do I do that? Like, I'll start singing and I'm like, that is definitely not what it was supposed to be. Surprised I haven't had the cats back here this morning. They both must have went outside. Oh, I also have one of my fountain pens that I need to change the ink in. It's almost out. Yeah, same, Rachel. He does. He talks to Rob Schneider every week. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh, yeah. I just think he would be a genuine person. Also, not to spoil it, I'm going to give you a spoiler, but it's not a spoiler because Jeffrey, my brother, told me this. I'm not going to tell you when, and I'm not going to tell you like where in the movie, but guess who has a cameo in Happy Gilmore 2? You probably know him. He is my favorite artist. If I ever met him, I would probably just faint. Let me see, what kind of hints can I give you that aren't, he likes his mom's spaghetti. Let's see. I don't know what other hints I could give you that wouldn't actually. His first name is Marshall. Some people call him Slim Shady. Yeah, so he is making a cameo in the movie, and I'm so dumb excited about that. Jeffrey was telling me, he's like, you're never going to guess, and I'm so excited. And he's like, yeah, so let me know when you watch it, because I want to see, or I want to hear what you think. Well, I was going to watch it yesterday after I talked to Jeffrey. And then, got caught up in all of the Wes stuff and thought, well, Wes is probably going to be headed home early. So I'll wait for him because I didn't want him to miss. But yeah. Dun, dun, dun. And I think he's probably my favorite artist from when I was, early high school. Yes. Knees weak, palms are sweaty. Yes. Sweaty. Yes. And I remember listening to him well before, like his garage stuff, like well before he was signed with. So yeah, I was like, that is awesome. Mom spaghetti. Yes. Slim Shady himself, Mr. Marshall Mathers. Yeah. I tell ya, you gotta love this world. It's a cool place. It's a pretty cool place to be. All right, so I'm gonna do that there. I've got my videos. I'm not going to write them in which ones I'm publishing this week because it's a surprise for you. Surprise, surprise, surprise. And then, yeah, I don't want to ruin the surprise. Is there anything in here since I was surprised? Speaking of surprises, these are awful cute and it would take up some of my space. So let's add some of these guys in there. Can I just say, and not jinx it, that I'm super excited that we are getting through the live plan with me today and not having any glitches. I was going to try to say lurches and glitches and said glitches. So that's a new word. Yeah, I'm happy that we're getting to do this today. And is that too much bright pink? I feel like that's too much bright pink. Let's go in with a pastel-ish. See if that looks better. Yes. Oh, or do I do, hold on. Is there a green? I don't think so. Oh, there's a good August too. How did I miss that? Oh, because I didn't even go past that, did I? When I was flipping, I was like, oh, perfect. That is it. Okay. Any birthdays this coming week? Doesn't look like it. Oh, did I tell you guys about the pumpkin patch? So we thought we had planted squash and zucchini. I had randomly put a pumpkin in because I wanted to do a pumpkin for the kids. And, oh, see, I did have a green. I don't know. What do you think? Should I pop a green in there somewhere? Or are we liking it without so much green? Kind of liking it without so much green. All right. Anyway, I went out there when I was checking the garden and realized it is a pumpkin and there are like a dozen pumpkins on this pumpkin plant and it has spread to quite a bit of places in the garden. Like it is not keeping its own little area. She's spreading out. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I do need to do a mani-pedi on myself, obviously, as we're all staring at my fingers. My naked fingernails. That rarely happens that I don't have polish on. Should be there. 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 Yes. I love these stickers. They just make it easy to fill in all of the stuff. And I love this sticker book. If you can find this sticker book on sale, recommend you buy 2. That's usually how I do it. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, and none of them are full because I just grab them and use them. They're my favorites. Okay. This is what I've got so far. I, of course, will fill it in during the week. If you are a member of the channel, today you have available the flip through of last week. Or, yeah, of last week. This week. So confusing. The 21st through the 27th. And I am excited to hear what you thought of the layout and all of the colors. I'm really super happy with this. I love the pink and green. I think this looks really good. I am not too sure about this yellow. I'm feeling like maybe that was a bit of a mistake. I don't know if it might be. It might be El Permanente. Let's see. Easy. Easy squeezy. Look at that. As my granddaughter would say. Grandma, look at that. Yes. Much better. Much better. All right. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I don't know if I'm going to film or if I'm going to go unload the dishwasher or if I'm going to put the towels away that I folded yesterday and got lazy and just left them on the counter because that's my life right now. or if I'm just going to make a pot of coffee. I don't know. Life is going to be really interesting today. I think I'm just going to fly by the seat of my pants. Oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you for decorating with me and planning with me. I love you. I hope you have an absolute wonderful, wonderful day. Bernadette, I have not tried undo. It freaks me out to wet the whole page, like to wet the page to get the sticker off. I don't know why. It makes me feel like I'm going to just ruin the whole page and then it's going to be warpy. And I know that doesn't happen, but I haven't. I should probably try it. Stay tuned next week for the video on the sketchbook. I'm so interested to hear what you guys think of that. The paper is thirsty. It is so thirsty. All right, I'm going to leave you with that. No more spoilers. Maybe I'll turn on Happy Gilmore too. Maybe not. I don't know. All right, I love you. I will talk to you guys later. Really, I'm going. Okay. All right. Bye.